Hi everyone, Vegas Film Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard, here to review King Arthur, The Legend of the Sword, starring Charlie Hunnam, Jude Law, Djimon, Hounsou, and directed by Ritchie, who is just one of the greatest directors. Now, I thought to myself, after seeing the trailer for this, I thought, do we really need another King Arthur movie? Do moviegoers really want to see another King Arthur movie, especially a $100 million epic that Ritchie has turned in here? And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, the quintessential King Arthur movie is Excalibur, directed by John Boorman back in 1981. That is like probably the grittiest, the most true to the mythology of that movie, of that story. And then you've got those ones with Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger, and then you got that The Last Knight or whatever that one with like Richard Gere. You got so many different examples of where you can do a real hardcore telling of the tale where you think you're back in medieval times, or you can do a Hollywood one where everyone's got great looking teeth, the castles are all nice and clean, and their armor's all nice and shiny, and Sean Connery's walking around with his accent. But so I was really curious to give, you know, this one the benefit of the doubt because it was Ritchie. Okay, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels is just one of my all-time favorites, and Snatch and Rock and Rolla. This man has got a great style all his own. So I'm saying, okay, I'm going in with an open mind because it's Ritchie, and I'm really happy to say it was pretty cool. It was cool because he took the mythology of King Arthur and gave us that realism, you know, that we could be convinced that we're back in medieval times, but he also gave it a contemporary feel. He gave it those montages that he's famous for. He gave those jokes and that levity, that English humor that's in there too. So I think that was the right way to do it. The only problem is you got a $100 million budget. I think he spent way too much money on this. So this is Snatch meets Lord of the Rings. Incredible special effects, great performances, but comes in at 2 hours. And it's a little bit of a twist on the King Arthur tale because now, you know, he's a little boy, the boy king. They got to find him because they have the sword and the stone. And so Jude Law, who becomes the king, wants to find Arthur because he's his uncle and he wants to destroy him. He's like, you know, because they foretold that who pulls the sword out of the stone will become king. So Jude Law, almost like Sleeping Beauty, keeps searching the land for all these boys that become men at a certain age in order to, you know, kill them, and so they don't fulfill their prophecy. And so Jude Law plays Vortigern, and he plays him almost like a Pontius Pilate. He's kind of feminine at times. You know, he's like the way he walks and the way he lays down on a table and stuff. So he's got this real quiet reserve to him, but he's an evil guy. Don't let that fool you. And also, Charlie Hunnam is just fantastic as King Arthur. Yes, he's got the white teeth, but it's okay because he's got a cast of characters around him, including Djimon Hounsou, who is just one of the most intimidating guys I've ever met, and he's just a brilliant action hero. And so the movie surrounds itself with some really fast-paced action. It's got some amazing special effects, and I just think it's a really good adventure. It really is. And do we need another King Arthur movie after this? Absolutely not. But Ritchie, you pulled it off. Now, it's getting really bad press. It's getting really bad reviews. And, you know, even some critics here in Vegas that I talk to, they look at me like I'm crazy. I don't know, maybe because it's such a Ritchie style to it, and it has some exciting kind of, almost a Dungeons and Dragons kind of feel to it. I mean, there's some really eerie creatures in this, you know. It's almost like those Sinbad movies, you know, the ones that Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger and the Golden Voyage of Sinbad, all of those. So it kind of takes King Arthur, it takes all that mythology and all that stuff and just puts it all together for a great adventure. I just think it was really good. But a lot of people, a lot of critics are disagreeing with me, and it's not doing well. Its opening track, you know, I think it just came in at $12 million. But you know what? The overseas markets are more important than ever. So I think overseas and the Asian markets are going to eat this film up. But don't listen to all those other critics. Listen to me and go check out King Arthur. It's not in 3D, so that's a good thing right there. All right, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over my website, vegasfilmcritic.com. Also, check me out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as a subscriber, and hit that little bell down there, and you can get all my movie reviews. We'll give you little notices there. Also, please, what else did I forget? Subscribe, share, comment below. What did you think? What's your favorite King Arthur movie? Mine's Excalibur by John Boorman. Boy, I've seen that thing 100 times. But check out King Arthur because it's a good time. All right, I'm Jeffrey Howard in Las Vegas. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.